News, events, sports. Same time, same place, right in the heart of Isla Vista. UCSBTV is serving UC Santa Barbara and the surrounding community with real journalism.
Hello Gauchos, and welcome back to UCSBTV, the university's only broadcast news station bringing you all the news, sports, and events you need to know around Isla Vista. I'm Claralyn Manning.
And I'm Josh Rhodes. Here are the top stories for tonight. A small aircraft crashed on the field of the side of Highway 101 in Goleta on Wednesday afternoon. Witnesses reported plumes of smoke that were visible from the Camino Real shopping center and Goleta Beach.
Authorities have described the aircraft as a small private plane with 2 passengers aboard. A 29-year-old man and a 33-year-old woman were transported to a hospital with serious injuries. According to Santa Barbara County Fire spokesman, Captain Scott Safeshuk, UCSB will keep you updated on further developments.
In national news, the Trump administration has rescinded a memo that froze spending on federal grants and loans. The memo, originally released on Monday evening, sparked confusion across the country from lawmakers and state officials who questioned what would or wouldn't be funded moving forward.
According to CNN, the original memo said that federal agencies must temporarily pause all activities related to obligation or disbursement of all federal financial assistance. This would include states, schools, and organizations that rely on trillions of dollars from Washington.
The freeze was originally scheduled to be implemented at 5 p.m. on Tuesday, but was temporarily blocked by a federal judge on Tuesday afternoon. Despite the memo's rescinding, the White House said that President Trump's executive orders targeting federal spending in climate change, diversity, equity, and inclusion will remain in place.
In other presidential news, Donald Trump signed an executive order telling all federal agencies to take immediate action to deliver more Central Valley water and eliminate all rules that stand in the way. This comes after Donald Trump visited California last week to survey the destruction of the Los Angeles fires.
Trump's new order cited the Los Angeles fires. However, this has led to criticism from both politicians and lawmakers. U.S. Representative Jared Huffman accused Donald Trump of lying in a recent statement and suggested that none of the water will be shared with the communities devastated by the wildfires.
Now to downtown Santa Barbara, where reporter Amanda Nolan attended a weekend-long celebration in honor of MLK Day. To you, Amanda.
I'm in downtown Santa Barbara, standing in front of the Arlington Theater, where the community is coming together to honor Martin Luther King Jr. Day on this Monday. This is the last day in the weekend-long celebration hosted by the MLK Santa Barbara Committee.
This event kicked off on Thursday at UC Santa Barbara with the Walk With Us Silent March. This event was hosted by the Alpha Phi Alpha Incorporated Fraternity and MLK SB Committee. Participants walked from the Eternal Flame through North Hall to the Multicultural Center for the reception. Dr. Charles Terry, a postdoctoral researcher for Black Studies, spoke, as well as other representatives from Black student organizations on campus. They all stressed the importance of honoring MLK Jr. and continuing to work towards racial justice and equality in our own community.
While King believed in the power of words, he equally believed in the power of doing something, of taking an active role in your community, and of confronting power with the reality of racism and its larger impact on African Americans in this country.
A Johnny Washington hosted the event, serving as the president of the Alpha Phi Alpha Incorporated Fraternity, the same fraternity Dr. King was a member of. UCSB-TV spoke to Washington on the importance of honoring Dr. King's legacy in 2025.
I'm just happy and honored to be a part of the planning process. I feel like it's an understatement, the work that he's done, and the things that he was able to accomplish. We need more of that from every Black man out here. I'm just excited to be a staple person that can lead the community in this way.
Washington hopes that attendees of the event can be inspired to do better for the community.
I just hope that they can, appreciate the work that has been done and that's continuing to be done. The work that everyone is doing in that room, personally, interpersonally, and in their communities. I feel like they should just be able to celebrate themselves.
The weekend of events hosted by MLK SB Committee included worship ceremonies, film screenings, and their Monday program, creating a space to pay tribute to Dr. King's life. UCSB-TV spoke with the president of the MLK SB Committee, Dr. Gregory Freeland, who shared how he continues to be inspired by Dr. King.
Well, it inspires me because of what he stood for. His philosophy, his ideology, and his fight for social justice. And he sort of stood up for everyone, not just African American people, but for everyone.
Freeland urges people to reflect on Dr. King's philosophy during times of hardship.
Around the world, you think of Martin Luther King was around to preach nonviolence, to preach, peace and love and so on. So that's the inspiration. So anytime you start feeling down, it's a catastrophe in the Congo, just think of what he said for this inspiration. It's so key.
Next up, we have Storketalk, our pop culture segment featuring Emily Harris, featuring Sydney Reardon. To you, ladies.
Welcome to Storketalk, your weekly roundup on all things pop culture. I'm Emily.
And I'm Amanda.
While so much has happened last year, it's time to look forward to what the new year has in store. Here's the rundown.
The 67th Grammys will take place on February 4th, with the nominations coming as a surprise for many. As expected, women in pop dominated the major categories, with Beyoncé receiving a total of 11 nominations and Chappell Roan and Sabrina Carpenter both having 6 nominations, including Best New Artist. The coveted Album of the Year award is again the central topic this year. Taylor Swift made history by being the first woman to receive 7 Album of the Year nominations, 4 of which she's already won. Beyoncé, while being the most decorated Grammy winner, has yet to receive the award. Emily, do you think 2025 will be her year?
I hope so. Cowboy Carter is nothing like we've seen before from Beyoncé. However, as a Swiftie, I have to admit I'm a little biased. What do you think?
I think that Billie Eilish's Hit Me Hard and Soft will take away the big award.
I agree, that could be a possibility. Next, as you may have heard, the 82nd Golden Globe Awards dazzled audiences earlier this month, celebrating a night of fashion and film. Comedian Nikki Glaser made history as the first solo female host, delivering a night filled with humor and charm. The evening's top honors went to Emily Perez, The Brutalist, and Shogun, each securing multiple awards. On the red carpet, Zendaya captivated in a stunning gown and maybe an engagement ring. Amanda, do you think the rumors are true?
I'll believe it when I see it, but I do think Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are next.
I agree. Nevertheless, the show goes on.
That's right. Later in February, the 34th Screen Actors Guild Awards will take place, celebrating the best acting and stunt performances in film and television. Emily, what are your predictions?
I have a feeling Wicked will sweep the nominations, but maybe the winners will be similar to the Golden Globes. As for television, I loved watching Nobody Wants This, so I think Adam Brody and Kristen Bell deserve their wins. What do you think?
Wicked will definitely be popular. I mean that with the movie of 2024. I've been a fan of Adam Brody since the OC, and I was excited to see him back on my screen. I just love award season. But for now, that is all from us here in Storketalk.
Make sure to tune in back next week for a recap of all pop culture happenings. For UCSBTV, I'm Emily.
And I'm Amanda.
Well, that's all we have for you tonight. We will see you next week with all the sports, news, and events here in the heart of Isla Vista. I'm Claralyn Manning.
And I'm Josh Rhodes. This has been UCSB TV.